Um, Hello, my name is Justin Groth. I am working on what would be my third year in the classroom. I was a long-term sub for fifth grade 2 years ago, and I was a long-term sub for seventh grade last year. I will be returning to seventh grade through the transition teaching program. Uh, for mathematics, I will be the only returning seventh grade math teacher in my district. Um, I teach at USD 457 in Garden City, Kansas. I am one of the wrestling coaches, hopefully head coach next year. I'm still in the interview process for that. I was a welder for 7 years growing up. My dad wanted me to be an engineer, and so I did a lot of math. I worked a lot on math. I like math. I'm weird like that. I had some teachers who thought, I'd be a good teacher. They had me as a tutor for different grades. I helped kids in college when I was in college, like my first round of college. And while I was welding, it was nice. I built these things. Everyone would see. I could point at them and say, "Yeah, I did that." But ultimately, I felt like I could be doing more for my town that I lived in because I feel like there's a lot of kids who live where I live who don't have very much money, or both their parents work, or a million other things that they have to do where they have to grow up fast, and school's not the most important thing to them. And I was one of those kids, and so I felt it was a great opportunity for me to give back and kind of just help kids see that sometimes it's hard, but as long as we keep working, as long as we keep going, you can get through this and you can accomplish anything. And so that's kind of the story about how I got into teaching. At the time that I wanted to be a teacher, I only had an associate's degree, and I didn't have any real idea of how to go from being an associate's degree, having welder and crane operator, to being a teacher. So my wife, who is very supportive, helped me get kind of into that. She helped me look up some stuff, and that's where we found out about the Transition Teach program. But first, I had to get my bachelor's degree, and so I spent the last couple of years doing online courses to finish my bachelor's degree in mathematics, which I finally got, obviously, because I'm in this program. And so, while this will be my first year officially as a teacher, it'll be my third year unofficially, but that's alright. Um, see what else I was supposed to do. Critical factor. Most of the things that were on the KSDA report were things I already knew because I go to the district meetings. So I knew that we had a high ELL um, population. I knew that we had a high financially disadvantaged population. I knew that we had a large population of students as far as that aren't in the level ones, level two. I knew we had some lower test scores, and that's something that we've been working on as a district. And I try to focus on my kids, not so much like drill, like this is how you solve this, but more like how do you approach a problem, any problem ever, and like how do you approach it? Because most of the kids that I deal with, they've never had a family member ever go to college. Several of them don't have family members who have graduated. So it's a tough struggle in that aspect to try to get them to buy in that school is important, especially when you have kids who are wondering when will they eat next. So that's really my biggest struggle, I think, going forward. And well, I think that's all I got. I was a 5 minute video, so I apologize for taking so long. And y'all have a good day and have fun with the glass.